he's missing, like, as I said, if he would have the units in here, and like, he could still take the city, but I don't think that would change anything. Now they have again one general each, and Fred, and Fred's gonna get another general. What you guys are talking there? Grim.
Jigglypuff, he was asking about teamers and duels, the similarities, or are they different?
Okay. The merle army is still impressive, but he just, thanks to the land defending here, he just cannot get there. There's no way anymore. So the army count is similar, though actually, like, Merle's army is a little bit more in quality, but it's not gonna be enough. There's just no melee units in there, no roads, no nothing to take it, and the streaming of units from Fred are just getting in there. So the city's gonna have walls also next turn, so boom, and a spearman in front right now. Yep. Merle is just using units right now for nothing. This is not looking good. Yeah.
At this point, religion wins. So.
Yeah, now the religion is gonna just kick in, and yeah, the cities are finally growing, like 3 pop, 4 pop. Those are starting to be quite big cities. And Merle is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. Well, actually, they're on the same count of cities, but Merle's got the useless city. He has no benefits from religion. Probably no happiness, no fate to buy pagodas, I would imagine. Though, and he's losing gold, so his tech advantage from the start of the game is diminishing, and probably the hammer count now, probably Fred is winning, though he's not checking out demographics right now, but since he is growing, probably his hammer count gonna be boosted up, and he can even add more cities if he wants to, really. No problems with that. Oh, those are pretty long turns, though. Oh yeah. Come on, more action, please. The previous duels I casted were a little bit more action packed, really.
Yeah, it's true. I almost never wait until the end of the turn. I don't see the point in this.
Fred is waiting every single damn turn. Every single damn turn.
Especially when I can use shifts, there is really no point in waiting end of the turn.
I think Merle is still not giving up, though. I think that's a mistake. I don't know how much tech he has. Is he having markets? Can he, like, back up to building up markets, getting some gold, and trying to get crossbows for defense? But if he's coming, like, all into it, this is a wrong move right now. Even if he takes Yakuts, that doesn't slow down Fred too much, because he needs to break into his cities. And it actually does not look like he's going to take Yakuts right now. Another composite down. He can still... Oh, he could still move that. Shoot something. I don't know what Merle is doing right now, but all of those units can shoot, they can move, and they are not fortified. That's a very bad combination when you're playing a duel.
I'm really curious about his stage of tech, where is he exactly, what did he do, because it's about timing, I don't
-8, he's an happy, he's -4 happy as well. Just seeing the bonuses.
If he attacked just before, X bows, then it really makes no sense. So I don't know how far was he, what made him attack at that moment. Actually, it was a good moment to attack. He had really advantageous position, but he was too hesitant, too slow to move.
Yeah, Fred is already ahead in hammers now. And they are very even at army, so...
Yeah. And now religion wins. As longer it takes...
Yeah, religion wins in the long run. He's trying to fight off his religion, but I don't see he's got a chance, though. Instead of buying, like, pagodas, he's using fate to push off Fred's religion. In a one-pop city, I might mention, so... And Fred's got a social police he could pick, like ages ago. Where are the impies? No impies in here.
Those impies are so strong. It's crazy.
Yeah, unless you got like artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a mirror sieve. Extraordinary. Russia on both players. I really am wondering how Merle's, I don't know, gold and chances to get gold. Last time Fred checked, he was like minus 37. So I imagine his gold is also terrible because he committed to that attack. As I was saying, if he's gonna commit to the attack, there's no way he's gonna get to crossbows. Now the big question for me, could he get to crossbows? Or at least to Machu Picchu? If he could do that, then that was a terrible mistake to try to attack it, because like this was one pop cities. So he had like a choice. Either tech to crossbows to compensate for the later advantage on Fred from the religion before he can like catch up in tech, because he knows he's not even in classical era. So Merle has the tech advantage. He could work on that tech advantage, get crossbows, let Fred like ease up a little bit, and like hope that he can catch up to with the religion, a little bit with golden hammers to Merle, and then Merle just crushes him with crossbows, because most probably Fred would never be able to get to crossbows with his tech rate. So I'm really curious. I want to see if Merle can upload his part. I would love to see it anyways, because I'm quite interested in that.
Yeah, me also. About that moment, you know.
Now, there is a mountain. Merle's got a city on the mountain that Yaroslav is in here. Unlike Merle planted on the mountain, so he does not need even to buy the mountain. He like planted on the iron on that mountain.
Yeah.
So there is a place for Machu. The road is done. Now the flank can commence. There's still 3 chariots that he can make. We did not repair the horses, so there's going to be 8 more chariots soon that he can make too. Statue of Zeus. 1 turn chariots. Yeah, nice. 3 turns in all the rest of the cities. This is just going to be a chariot war. He's going to just spam chariots and chariots and chariots, since he can't make anything more. Yeah, so he's theoretically 6k behind, but chariots counts much less in army strength than composites. But they do almost the exact same punch, especially on flatlands, so Fred's army is not really weaker than Merle's at the moment. And I have no idea why Merle is still standing in here. He should like back up, defend, and try to work something differently, because there's no way breaking this one. He already tried, that didn't work. The only thing that he can adjust right now is save as many troops as possible, back up, and try to do something on the economy side and on defense side. Try to build up his economy, try to build up his gold, if he can actually do that. Even, I don't know, sell buildings or stuff. And then try to like let Fred attack and then try to counter, or even work more on the science. Unless Merle just feels that it's not possible to reach crossbows as well and still be alive. He's still pouring units in here. But this is something I do not understand. Well, it seems like Merle is fighting in this game. He's like, he knows he cannot get, well, he's not trying to get fast clicks on Fred or even shift clicks on Fred. He's just waiting. He's just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. 7 hammer advantage on Fred already. I believe Merle is still a little bit unhappy though, but... And he's still making composites. That's something I do not understand. If he's not, like, using chariots, he would need a couple of millions, like horsemen. Horsemen would kill chariots quite easily. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Hello, horsey. We've been missing you. But Fred now has the roads everywhere. He can like go outside. He cannot go back through the jungle or through the hill, but he can easily like put a lot of units there. There we go. Horse dead. So horse for a chariot. That's not favorable trade-off. And now Merle's troops are getting flanked. Not really that great. And even more chariots flooding in. He should really get those horses there. It'll fix his problem. He could make more.
Now it's spearmen all over again. But just this time it's chariot.
Yeah. Maybe that's his new strategy, let's say, like, until turn 30 we make scouts, then we make warriors until turn 50, then until turn 90 we make spearmen, and after turn 90 we make chariot archers. Maybe, and if the game lasts until turn 110 we start making composites, and after turn 130 we start making crossbows, and after turn 150, let's say knights, and then Kleftor goes to space. As simple as that. I gotta admit, like, look at that. I'm like, Merle is just using. I don't think that's a wise choice. I think it's again a little bit of like those small mistakes that actually matters in the late game. Now Merle, instead of letting Fred's religion roam in his land, he's using Fate to buy missionaries instead of buying pagodas. It would be much more beneficial for Merle to just buy off pagodas and try to grow more and just get the economy working. He's losing 10 hammers right now. Fred is winning by 10 hammers. And Merle, instead of buying a pagoda, he just bought a missionary trying to push off religion. At this stage of the game, again, if Merle is not near crossbows, it's actually a mistake to try to reduce. I understand the reasoning about Merle. It's probably the gold reasoning. Like, he wants to get rid of the gold pantheon from Fred, and he probably picked the other pantheon tight, right? So he wants the religion, gold for himself. But in the long run, it's much more beneficial to get pagodas right now. Like, use the religion for now, get pagodas, get extra happiness, culture, fate, grow with the happiness, and then try to get rid of the religion. Because at this moment they are losing so much gold, and Merle is ahead. It doesn't matter if Fred's gonna make 10 more gold or not. This really doesn't matter at this stage of the game.
Yeah. It's a waste. I would consider that only if he had, just war or something offensive like that with religion. But since he didn't pick that, there is no point in fighting it.
Yeah. And another horseman's gonna die without any good reason. Don't die, horsey. Yeah, but what? Ah, that's on a hill. Alright, Yaku's on a hill. Oh, nice. I just noticed that. So horseman for nothing, for a chariot, basically. That's very not good trades. And another composite just standing. Look how long it's standing there. It was like at least 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah. I think Fredo's tactics of always waiting the end of the turn just made Merle sleepy and...
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
That was evil Fredo tactics.
Yeah, evil Fred tactics. Waiting the turn timer, radaring with settler at the start. Evil, dirty tricks. I want to see that for a second. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just go back. I hope I did not break anything, but I want to see the... come on. Diplo screen finally. Because he checked gold for like a second, but I didn't get a glimpse of it. Nah, yeah, look at that. It's terrible. And he's still not using horses for chariots, basically. 20 horses, so he probably has 24 horses too. All the horses on his side of the map, but he's not using them on chariots. So this is something I mentioned like earlier, that it's now Fred can like trade without any problems. He can like trade a unit for a unit, no problem, because chariots are so much cheaper, and Merle is still not making chariots. He's just making composites. So he can easily trade like a chariot for a composite over and over again. And eventually he will win. Because he's got 10 more hammers and chariots are cheaper. So, and Merle is still reluctant to get chariots. He's just building composites all the time. Spelling glitch? What do you mean, Gorbatron? Yeah, you mean this is the French language? Ben is dual hype. No. Oh yay. Merle is still keeping his troops in here. Well, but he's like minus 40 gold. There's probably no way he can fix that amount of gold to reach crossbows. I'm still wondering how far in the tech tree he is. Fred did not check the tech tree for the whole duration of the game. Not a single time did he check what techs Merle got. Not a single time. So I have no clue. I know that he's got Horseman, he's got Colossus. If I understand it correctly, somebody mentioned that on Twitch. I didn't notice myself that he's got a Colossus. Well, he's got Swordsman. Yeah, he's got Swordsman, he's got Horseman, he's got Composites. So maybe he's got currency as well? Maybe near guilds? Or I wonder how much he's missing until guilds. Can he fix that goal to like get to guilds? $39, 88 hammers. Merle is still leading an army count though, and he pushed off the religion. He's slowly pushing off the religion, but I don't think that's a correct idea, as I said earlier. He's still probably having happiness problems. And yeah, it's like, Fred is so boring. First we've got only spearmen, now we've got only chariot archers. Come on, mix this up a little bit to be more interesting. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta admit, Merle is also quite boring right now because he's got only composites. I don't know, maybe they are just running some sort of a test. Which units works better against what units? So first, we had spearmen versus range units. Now we've got chariots versus composites. Yeah, I could survive. There's no way Merle can break this up right now without tech advantage. Just no way. I wonder if he's really trying to do something, or he's thinking about GGing right now. Because Fred is like growing and growing and growing, and he's gonna keep on growing. Like in 2 turns there's gonna be a pagoda, and this turn is gonna be a circus. He's finally gonna get construction, so he's gonna be able to build colosseums, and slowly his economy gonna be there. Yeah, no beer. No beer this time. Sorry, gotta go to work in exactly 6 hours. So, no beer. Worker lost. Yeah, now Merle is in retreat, but that's too late. Again, too late.
Oof, the general. That was close.
Yeah. Another unit down. Yeah, the advantage now is on Fred's side. Totally.
Yeah.
Wow.
In any case, on flat terrain to use composite
Yeah.
versus chariot archers, it's not possible.
Yeah. It's too late to back up right now. Boom. Yeah, another composite down. So he just lost 4 composites without actually killing anything useful. Terrible trade-off. I have no idea why he's trying to stream units there. He shouldn't do that. Just leave Bryings alone and, like, go back. Run away. Yeah, more chariots. 5 more chariots to go. And we're gonna use all the horses in our civ. There's still 4 more horses that he could use, like plant an extra city there and get 8 more horses. There will be like around 40 chariot archers that could run around the map. It's quite fun to see though, only chariot archers at turn 100. Very, very strange game. G versus 31. But the GNP, yeah, look at the GNP, 64 versus 37. The religion is nicely kicking in there, the roads connection are finally getting there, and the population is starting to increase. That means more GNP. So basically Fred's GNP is almost double of Merle's right now. Nice save there, and at least those units are fortified, but those roads, yeah, shouldn't do that. Look at that. Like, another composite down. Oh, it's so sad to see Merle losing. No, cry. Cry, cry, cry. $89 hammers versus 71. 18 hammers advantage. This is religion kicking in. Happiness kicking in, and yeah. Sadly to say, this is over.
Yeah. Now he's just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
You see the difference now, he's first everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Number 1. Well, I would say that, well, Merle had a very solid early game, and I mean like very early solid game. Very early. Now, I would assume he misread the situation that Fred was in. That's the first thing that he misread. He could use like that early game advantage and deal a lot of damage to Fred. Now, he let Fred like sit in there for like tons of turns to compensate for Fred early mistakes, like the loss of gold, no tech, no like luxury techs, no road techs. That's like super crazy. And then when he finally decided to attack with an advantage, he had a hammer advantage, he had an army advantage, he just attacked the wrong way. Like, Bryans was useless, and he was so careful with the army.
Yeah.
It's like so careful with the army that just did not work well. He's still trying to defend a little bit, but it's just not possible with this hammer advantage from Fred. He's just gonna slowly dwindle down Merle. No problem. Carxian. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi. Oh. Well, this is Sif, I guess. Everything can happen. This is why I don't like to concede too early. Yeah, more happiness. Let me think. What he's gonna pick? Chariot Archer? Yes, Chariot Archer. What a surprise. Again, I can. Okay, I can't see horses because of this message. It pushes off the horse count, like under the turn timer. Well, the turn counter. Come on, Fred, make signs so I can see how many Chariot Archers you can make more. I'm afraid, Carson, there's no hope. There's no hope. Now the momentum is on Fred's side. There's no aces in Merle's sleeve, basically. The problem is what Fred can do right now, and what he is doing, he's like trading a unit per unit, and Merle is unhappy. He's not gonna grow anymore. And Fred is going to start having like infinite happiness. He can grow. He can plant more cities. He's gonna eventually finish construction, get even more happiness. Now, Merle is capped off. He already has all that stuff. He's got construction. He's got circuses. And now the big question is, where is he at the tech tree? But he's not in medieval era. And he's losing much more gold than actually Fred is. So there's this very slim chance that he's going to get to crossbows eventually to use attack advantage. So for now, he's just on the losing side. Yeah, that right click is so risky. Oi! Did I just miss the message or something? What did happen there?
Seems like Merle gave up.
Uh-oh. Well, he did not read any messages. Or did I miss something?
Oh, I don't see anything. Unless he wrote him somewhere else, but I don't see it here. But in any case...
Stuck. Okay, he just said that stuck. Alright, let's skip. Maybe there's gonna be a reload.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there we go. There we go. Running forward. I think that's a mistake trying to defend the Bryings, as I said earlier. That's not a good idea. It's not a...
only unhappiness anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. He should like graze that ages ago. As soon as he knew that he will not be able to take Yakuts, he should like back off with all the army, raise Bryansk, and well, he should. It's hard to tell because if he's really in a position that there's no possibility whatsoever without like dying to get to crossbows, then it wouldn't really matter what he would do anymore. But if there was a slight chance to get to crossbows and still being alive, look at that Kabrov city. His Old Faithful city is like pop 1 still. So if there would be a chance to get to crossbows, then he could maybe pull off some miracle later on. If he's got currency, if he would be able to get guilds, then yeah. But if not, then I can't understand. He's just trying to fight better. But Fred knows he's got advantage right now. He's just training of units. He's not afraid. This is exactly what Merle should do when he was attacking Fred with the advantage. He should just get those units in there, show them, and just shoot. Trade them off. Exactly as Fred is doing, because he knows that chariots are cheaper than composites. So he can trade easily. Every composite killed, even with the loss of a chariot, is a gain for Fred. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Ouch! Poor composite there. Like 27 damage. Like chariots just, so much damage. And like 10 range. Composite is 11. That's almost no difference. Chariot down. Who cares? One of the 40 chariots just died. Yeah, one unit.
One dies.
Yeah.
5 more come.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, horseman for a chariot. Look at that. Aye. Whew. Yeah, you can probably hear me that I'm a huge Merle fanboy, so in my heart I was cheering for him, and it makes me so sad that Fred is winning. Oh, so sad. Damn it. Well, looking at the situation and looking at how much footage I have left in here, I don't give you hope, Skarxian, sorry. Yeah, for every chariot that falls, 2 more shall rise.
Now the semi-finals and finals will be best of 3, so...
Yeah, more chances. Yeah, more interesting to watch.
Here, you have one bad game or one mistake and it can
Yeah.
you.
Basically, I gotta say there was a couple about the warfare itself, because Fred made huge mistakes, but Merle just let them go. I'm like, he let them go for 70 turns until the religion caught up, basically. So,
Yeah.
And when finally Merle figured out that he needs to try to do something, actually at fighting, he made several small mistakes, but still. Small mistakes. First, losing the general. He really didn't need that plant. He didn't need that plant. He needed to leave Bryings alone, flank from the start south, attack into Yakuts, and just flood the units in, like Fred is doing right now. Just flood the units in, take the cities, then maybe take Bryansk and the other city, and go from that. On top of that, the religion side. It's easy to commentate when you see what's going on, but on the religion side, he shouldn't fight off the religion. He should use the fate to try to compensate Fred's advantage on happiness, because finally that religion kicked in. So instead of trying to push the religion from his cities, he should just buy pagodas while he could. Karxian. Oh, come on. Don't let him damage himself. Chariots of Karxian's doom. So, those small things really mattered in here, in the end. Well, because I wouldn't say... I feel like this game was... I don't want to offend fredodo, but I would say this game was brainless for him. totally brainless. It's like primal instincts, right? Get cities. Okay, I got cities. Get workers. I got workers. Now, what can I do? I can't improve anything. I can't make roads. I can't make shooting units. Okay, I make the best unit that I can. Spearments. So I'm making spearments. And it continues for 40 turns. He's making spearments, cities, and improving what he can. Finally, after 40 turns, he figured out that maybe I need some tech. At least some shooting tech. So he finally figures out that he can disband units to get gold, which is a great idea. So he gets gold to get the crucial techs like just in time, but only because Merle did a mistake. So he finally gets that, and then his religion finally kicks in, and then he starts spamming chariots. Again, like, okay, so now it's time for chariots, and chariots, and he's trading off. Yes, of course, his fighting is good, but I feel like there was like really, like no strategy, just pure brute force, nothing else. No strategy involved. Just do what I can do at that moment. And since he simplified the choices at every single moment, it was like straightforward line for Fred in this game.
Well, he did make one game-changing choice, and that was disbanding his units.
Yes, exactly. But that took like 40 or 50 turns for him to figure that out. That he needs to like switch something. That Spearman's not gonna win him the game, basically. Yeah, Brian's down. There's probably GG from Merle right now.
Yeah, look at the army he has now.
Yeah. Without spoiling too much, there's only 1 minute of recording, so I don't think that's hard to figure out what's gonna happen now. But it was like, yeah, GG. There we go. GG. So, yeah, well, basically we talked, like, we put all the details, well, what happened in this game. I don't know, do you have anything more to add, basically?
No, not really. I mean, you summed it up well, but, you know, it's really hard in Duels. There is nobody to get you out of trouble if you get in trouble, as he did. And it's a really strange game. Yeah, I can only say congratulations to Fredo for persistence, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a desperate situation, really. So,
yeah. But he finally managed.
Yeah.
Though,
he learned his lesson, I think, because I played the duel with him later, after this game, and his economy was much better. He actually got to crossbows faster than me, but the only problem was that I beat his crossbows with my chariots enforcement. That was his problem. But still, I mean, he did manage actually better economy than me. So,
yeah. All right, yeah.
It's a lesson. It's a lesson to learn. Every game is a lesson. So.
Yeah. GG, Fred. GG, Merle. I'm super sad that that Merle was lost, but well, that's it, I guess. That's sports. So, thank you very much for the game, and good luck in the next games, Fred. We shall see. Maybe you'll face off Grimstripper at some point.
Yeah. The Nemesis.
Yeah, the Nemesis, huh?
There was a long period when I stopped playing, you know, and I started again, and he was kicking my ass constantly. Like, I don't know how many duels he kicked me. And then I got back on track, and then it was my turn to kick his ass, you know, and he was very annoyed later on. But yeah, I think we have 50-50 chance. Anyway.
That's a fair chance then. This could be an interesting match. Alright, thank you for co-streaming, Grim.
Yeah, thank you also for inviting me, and see you in my next game.
yeah. I hope I can cast it. You're going up against Tony, so that's my game. My game. I need to see that game. I need to see that game. Yes. Tony makes me rage. Tony makes me rage. Alright. So, GG, one more time.